We finally got a bit of sun after quite an extended period of on and off rain. And so it's time to recap, or certainly a very miserable round three for South Melbourne. Now, after the game, of course, we made a large post talking about the game and just our feelings about things, just how the way went. So we won't dwell on the result at all because we all know the result by now. What I will try to dwell on is the positives that can be drawn from last night's game. The big one, and this ties back to desires from the lass that we wanted from the early days in 2019, that we wanted to build upon the community aspect, the community spirit of both ourselves as an organisation, the club as a whole, more focused at least upon our senior ladies. Now, despite everything, that's one thing we did see. For those who at least were around to witness it, after the game, huge numbers from the team stayed back, have a meal, have a chat. Now, virtually every home game we saw under our foundation season, 2019, we managed to see about 2/3 of the team, if not 3/4, get up and leave after the game. At least it's fantastic to see that players are staying and just helping build that communal aspect that every football club thrives upon. Top of that, another major point of note was the return of Sophia Sakalis, back from a very, very long-term injury. So, Sophia, congratulations on all your hard work, all your efforts to get back to playing proper football back at South Melbourne. It's fantastic to see you back on the pitch. As well as support from your family and friends, which, again, that community aspect, it's what all good football clubs thrive upon. Now, as it's now Tuesday, and we're still trying to get through back local scores, our game against FV Emerging, as well as Bulleen hosting Box Hill last night, the scores have not been officially confirmed. So, I've had to do a little bit of maths. Not my choice of activity, but necessary nonetheless. Going off the scores from last night, at least two games that we can absolutely confirm is the 23rd, Alamein versus Heidelberg United on St George's Day. That ended up being a 1-1 draw at Knox. Bayside hosted Calder on the Saturday, and they lost 4-0. We, of course, hosted FV Emerging, losing 5-0. But Bulleen, quite surprisingly, went on to be 7-0 winners over Box Hill. Big congratulations to them. So, of course, we look across to the table. Now, while my current screen is not quite updated, I will go through at least my calculations for it. So up top, we have FV Emerging on 9 points, having 3 from 3. Calder United in second, 6 points on +7. Because of the result, it means we've dropped from first down to third. And we're currently on a +2 goal difference, so 6 points. Now in fourth, we have Heidelberg. They are on 4 points after the draw, +3 goal difference. Alamein fifth, also on 4 points. Still can't quite get past that negative goal difference of 1. But, Bulleen is now in 6th after their thumping victory. They have got 3 points and a -1 goal difference. Quite a comeback in one night. This has pushed Box Hill down to 7th with -2, as well as their sole victory. And down the bottom, we still have the resultless Bayside United with 0 points and a -9 goal difference. Now, while we did go into the season stats last round, as for things playing catch up, I don't want to do so much maths and just backcheck a few things. So it's easier to say, we'll leave that for next time. But at least you've got the table so you know where everyone's stacking up at this point in time. And so with that, we look forward to this weekend and the round 4 fixtures. First of all, on the Saturday, we have 2 games, both kicking off at 3 p.m. We have Calder United versus Heidelberg out at Keilor. We also have Alamein versus Box Hill up at Knox. On the Sunday, Bayside will host ourselves down at Kingston Heath from 3:30. And on Monday night, FV Emerging will host Box Hill from 8:15 at Knox again. Now, we're going to leave things at that. But just remember, all involved, let's keep our heads up, go into Bayside, and drag them kicking and screaming, and bring 3 points back home to Lakeside. Melvani Sagapo, Kepan Sako Lutho, Iso Imu, Ianapemu, Kayasana Tragutho, Ela Sole Ole Ole, Ela Sole Ole Ole, Ela Sole Ole, Ela Sole Ole, Ela Sole Ole Ole.